Hey, what's up, y'all? And thank you for tapping into the Ticker Finance YouTube channel. I'm your boy Al, the neighborhood economist, and glad that you showed up for anybody that's new to the channel, for the returning subscribers to the channel. The mission of Ticker Finance and Ticker Apparel is to close the wealth gap in the United States through crypto assets and dope fashion and apparel. You can visit www.ticker.com. You see it scrolling down at the bottom. So it's ticker without an E, without an ER. It's TICKR, tickerapparel.com to learn more. But it's really cool and huge humanitarian effort, obviously. But we're super excited about it. And we think it's going to be the next frontier to really build pillars in the African American community that's going to bridge the wealth gap. So visit www.tickapparel.com for more, and appreciate the love and support. So, hope you guys have been doing well. We'll go ahead and get into the news of the day, and I talked about this a little bit in the previous video, why security and cybersecurity is going to be so important. Smart contract security is going to be so important to the crypto and NFT space. So I'll go ahead and share my screen. OpenSea recently got hacked. Now, OpenSea is, you guys see the headline there. OpenSea is probably one of the main NFT platforms out there. The one people are most, Solana has come on. Obviously, they've been propelled into the top 10 of coins and crypto assets. But Solana is probably, not Solana, but OpenSea is the originator, and it's built a lot of transactions that happen on the Ethereum blockchain. Let me actually make this a little bit bigger so y'all can. So OpenSea confirms hackers made 1.7 million on NFTs stolen in a phishing attack this weekend. Now, if you do a little bit more due diligence and research on OpenSea, they've had some history. They've had history of suspect behavior. One thing about them, I think previously they had some like quote unquote insider trading. So there was a scenario where a guy that worked for OpenSea was like trading NFTs, but he had the like behind the scene data analytics of what was going to pop and kind of where interest was. Stuff that you or I, if we just went on the OpenSea and tried to buy NFT, outside of doing our own due diligence and what we understand of the NFT market, that's just not information we'd be privy to. But this individual has information that only someone at OpenSea, from a data analytics standpoint, would know and be able to kind of game the market. And that's what they did. So OpenSea's reputation took a hit because of that. Obviously, most of the larger NFT drops that take place on OpenSea. That said, Solana is making huge waves because of the lower gas fees. OpenSea, like I said, a lot of their drops are on the Ethereum network. Ethereum has the gas fees. Hopefully the gas fees will go down with Ethereum 2.0, but the gas fees right now are crazy on Ethereum. That being said, let's just kind of scroll down a little bit and see kind of meat and potatoes what exactly happened here. OpenSea has confirmed an estimated 1.7 million worth of NFTs were stolen in a hack on Saturday. The phishing attack exploited the smart contract code used in NFTs, the platform believes. Crypto-related hacks are on the rise, with 320 million Solana wormhole attack, for example. Wow, I had to look at the network. I hadn't heard about that. A $320 million Solana wormhole. I don't know. I know what a wormhole is. I'm assuming basically Solana got hit for $320 million worth of NFTs or something to that, example or perspective. In later tweets, what's going on here? And I guess this is coming from OpenSea. As far as we can tell, this is a phishing attack. We don't believe it's connected to the OpenSea website. It appears 32 users thus far have signed a malicious payload from an attacker and some of their NFTs were stolen. OpenSea CEO said in a series of tweets. And so this is OpenSea's CEO. I know you're all worried. We're running all hands on deck. We'll run all hands on deck investigation, but I want to take a minute to share the facts as I see them. Da-da-da. In later tweets, Finzer dispelled suggestions that NFT Hall was worth as much as $200 million and clarified that the number of victims had been narrowed down to 17 individuals. The attacker has 1.7 million of ETH in his wallet from selling some of the stolen NFTs, he said. This stuff is wild, man. The crypto loss is small compared to the recent high-profile hacks, such as Solana's 322 million wormhole bridge attack, which also used a flaw in smart contracts, but is a sign that such crime is becoming more common, as suggested by a recent chain analysis report that found that criminals nabbed crypto worth $14 billion in 2021, a rise of 80%. So if you guys go back and look at my video, need to link that in the show notes. But if you guys go back and look at the video where I talked about that $24 million. No. That's the one with the Justin Bieber thumbnail talking about security is important. I go into that in more detail, and then I also talk about in the low cap gym, there's a project called QuantStamp that specifically specifies in smart contract like security and testing smart contracts. I'm telling you guys, I really believe that that's the next play. Like, in order for mass adoption to continue to pick up steam and people feel confident putting, significant amounts of money into this space. Now, some people, you're going to take risk. If you're a risk on person, kind of like I am, you're going to come in and you're going to take some risks. Now, you want to stair step into this thing. I certainly wouldn't suggest putting your life savings in it. With that being said, should have gave this disclaimer at the beginning. Anything you hear on this channel is not investment advice. This is edutainment, education and entertainment, providing value to you guys with a little humor and some exciting commentary. But again, you should consult a financial advisor for any investment advice. Anything that you received here is for education and entertainment purposes only. So with all that being said, so QuantStamp is a project that works specifically on smart contract security, and they just got listed on Coinbase. And I thought, that's a pretty big deal. Now, and it's a low cap gem. So the last time I checked, their market cap was like 40 something million. So it has a real opportunity to 10x. And I actually think we're currently in a bear market. So if you guys notice, especially Bitcoin is getting crushed right now. Really, all coins are getting crushed. But we keep making lower highs. From a technical analysis standpoint, a lower high is a bearish trend. So you have to be cognizant of what's taking place in the broader market overall. But I wanted to bring up this OpenSea hack. And I didn't even know about the the Solana wormhole. But it's important, guys, that you really understand from a security perspective. I think, again, for the next phase and next levels of mass adoption in this space, security is going to be paramount. The thing about crypto and crypto assets, blockchain, and this whole space, the decentralized space, is just that, it's decentralized. And so there's really no official governing body. And that's why you see, again, a lot of people are flocking to the space. For the longest, up until probably 2018, 2017, people were making a ton of money in crypto and they weren't paying taxes on it because it wasn't regulated. And so, obviously that's appealing. You make a couple of $1 million, you don't have to pay taxes on it. Who doesn't want to be there? On the same front, because there's no regulation, a lot of people aren't being held accountable for these cyber attacks and cyber crimes that's being committed. But the more this stuff becomes prevalent, the more adoption crypto continues to pick up. I think we're going to see more government intervention. And I talk about that in the Security is Important, the video that I have with that Justin Bieber thumbnail. So because the regulators actually, they initiated some new task force to really start nailing down on this stuff. 41, what did it say, 41 billion dollars or whatever the number was. What did I just read there? Yeah, chain analysis report that found criminals nabbed crypto worth 14 billion in 2021, up 80%. Like that number can't continue to rise. That's pretty wild. So there's a couple of things going on here. Obviously, guys, what was it, 1.7 million? I mean, that's still a lot. If I'm one of the 17 people, I'm not feeling good about it. But you got to be extremely careful, y'all, with your crypto. Like, just being honest with you, I know people who take this stuff. If you're in the space, you should take it super serious. I know people who only access their wallets on certain devices that they don't do a lot of internet browsing and scrolling on. And I know you might be thinking, why is that significant? Well, the reason for that is, like, if I'm only using this for crypto, then the thought process is, I'm not allowing any backdoor access to try to get in, right? People are doing everything they can to protect themselves, because the reality of it is, if you get hit, you have to look at it this way. It's the best way I can explain it. So with crypto, it's a digital version of our physical reality. So if you have a crypto wallet, which you have a Coinbase wallet, so what happens is, just like you have a physical wallet, so you have some cash in your wallet. If you lose the cash, you can't really go to the bank. You can call the police, but it's like not really much you can do. Like if the cash falls out of your pocket, you basically have to rely on some sort of good Samaritan and hope that they turn it in, maybe to customer service at Walmart, if you lost it there, if you even know where it fell out. And that's the way it works with these crypto assets and crypto wallets. Like, if you get hit, if somebody steals your NFTs or your coins from your wallet, it's the equivalent of having cash in your wallet and losing it out of your wallet. Like, if somebody steals your wallet, it's just stolen. You can report your wallet to the police. You can cancel the credit card, right? You can kind of protect that, but you're going to have to get a new license. You're going to have to get new credit cards, and any cash that was in there is pretty much gone. That's how it works. Somebody gets the wallet, somebody hacks your wallet, whatever's in the wallet, if they take it, and then because it's somewhat autonomous, like, you can actually see the wallet that it came from or who hacked you, but you can't see exactly who it is. So it's like an address of a random string of numbers. And you can't tie it back to any one person, or at least we think we can. I tell people all the time, listen, if the dollar amount is big enough, the U.S. government isn't a world superpower for no reason. We have some of the best and brightest minds in the world here in this country. And if you guys think that the U.S. government is just oblivious to what's going on, said this in a previous video, it's just not. That's not the case. They haven't come in with a super heavy hand. But please understand that new task force that's being established for this, it's going to start knocking some of these crimes down. So, and then, that's good for the overall market. But cool, man. Look, if y'all found some value in this video, please obliterate the like button. Also, please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Gets it out to more people and helps them out and helps them understand this information. We grow the community. We grow the mission to close the web gap through crypto assets in cool, dope fashion. Please visit TICKRAPPAREL.com for the latest. Right now, like I said, we got 4 premium t-shirts up, but I'm looking to upgrade that and have more clothes available. So, man, super excited. We're going to do something real special over these next, in perpetuity. I'm not going to even put a time frame on it. As long as y'all are rocking with me and we're doing this together, we can lift whatever, boulder they toss at us. So, man, I appreciate the love and support. Until the next video, peace and blessings, y'all. I'm out. Take care.